I ain't get to hear none of that. I'm finna play my song again. I ain't even get to hear it. Welcome to the daycare, but we ain't ready yet. Try to spin that wheel for me, man. See if that wheel work. You're supposed to get prizes or something. Let's see what happens. Now I can hear myself. We ain't had that, baby. What the heck going on?
It's a throw and a half.
Welcome to the daycare, man. There's a new game on the daycare, man. There's this little spinny thing. I think y'all supposed to be able to hit it and win prizes, but I don't know how to use it. And I don't know if y'all guys can click it on your phone. I think it's just a hustle. But in either case, or whatever case, let's kick this show off.
Okay, anybody ever seen a mission statement before? Here, everybody take one. Take a mission statement. Here we go. One for everybody. One slow down. All right. Okay. Who wants to be the first one to read the first sentence on the mission statement? Okay, how about you?
Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Stay away from cities with dyke mayors. They spray the pipes major. Don't play with your life, player. Or say the dice player. But if you got a quota, then stay away from Toddlers. These bitches are fight promoters. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Train your toddler. Please train your toddler. Whippings, timeouts, take her allowance. Cause I swear she will destroy your life if you allow it. Fucking, I'm tired of rapping. Yo, low, bring in the choir. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare.
Why did Daddy say so?
Because we were talking about every night, I wanted some boyfriend, so I'm moving out.
Because Daddy told you can't have a boyfriend in his house? So you're moving out?
Yes.
Dirty folks. Dirty folks. Dirty folks. No soap. No soap.
Welcome to the Dirty Folks Daycare. I am your proprietor, the tolerologist, Dirty Folks. Check this out, guys. You know what's crazy? I found the perfect show for today. This got to stay to tomorrow because I already got this primed up for today and I just saw it 10 minutes ago. But check this out, man. So, I don't give a shit about Brittney Griner. This ain't even about Brittney Griner. I'm practicing algorithms. This is about what's going on in Eurasia and how it affects you as a Tony heterosexual man. But I will bring a Brittney Griner level to this. Here's what's so crazy, bro. The Brit situation reminds me of World War II. I've told this story before, but during World War II, all of the French women in Normandy, France, all the French women were either sleeping with the Nazis or they were in prison camps in the basements of these occupied cities, right? So when D-Day happened and they started dropping bombs and shooting up everything, all the coochie was protected because it was locked up. They were all in bunkers, right? And when the Allied troops came in, them girls went from Monday night like, oh my God, Third Reich, 1,000 years, Hail Hitler, to Wednesday morning, oh, Allied forces, you my hero. Let me get some of that. Hold on, I gotta do the Allied forces voice.
Allied forces, you're my hero. I love this American and France. And I don't know, that's Greenie.
So this is how I'm feeling about Brit. I think Brit is probably in the safest place she can be if she's going to be stuck in Eurasia. I want to show you guys a couple of things that's going on in Eurasia that makes me feel that way. Um, my little mentee D, he keeps in tune with me to stay strong in his tolerology. Um, and I remember a couple of weeks ago he called me. He said, "Yo," he's like, "Chairman, they just killed the Prime Minister of Japan." Now he's stationed in Japan. He was like, "Yo, they just killed the Prime Minister of Japan." I'm like, "What?" He was like, "Yeah, yeah." I was like, "Stay on base, bro." He's like, "Yeah, man, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna sit still for a minute and see what's popping." All right. Then boom. Then they took they ran the Prime Minister of the Philippines out to, is it Philippines? I got it listed. We're gonna check it out in a minute. And then they ran the Prime Minister out his country and made him take refuge in a whole different nation, bro. It's popping in Eurasia right now, bro. Let me show you a clip of this real quick so y'all can get an idea of the tone of what I'm talking about today. Make sure y'all like and sub as y'all come in, man. Like and sub as y'all come in, please. Alright. They out there putting hits on people, bro. Look, bros. The reason they want Trump so bad is because that insurrection on the White House, when the world saw that the most powerful military nation in the world was just letting motherfuckers run up in their shit, they thought it was gonna be a revolution. The world was looking to see if America was about to revolt because nobody likes America because America is bullies. So now everybody kicking off. I'm gonna show y'all something else real quick. this is two different stories. I'm gonna show y'all both of them. I just didn't want to make two tabs, even though I probably could have made two tabs. To give y'all a short version of what's going on, because I don't think there's a video for this. I'll read it out. To give you a short version of what's going on, there's so much the Chinese yen is going so bananas that they had a bank rush. This happened in America in the 1920s when we had a bank rush and everybody went to the bank to get their money and the money wasn't there and everybody wanted to riot and it started a depression, and then we had to create the FDIC in order to ensure the money in the bank to make so people felt safe to bring their money back to the bank because people were just keeping their money under their mattress. So in Beijing, they're going through the same thing. People did a rush on the bank. It's like, yo, give me your money, and they froze the banks. They closed the banks. Like the feds closed the banks down. You can't even go in the bank. So, hold on. Wrong one. There we go. Did y'all even see that video? The first video I just showed with the dude getting shot. Anyway, I'll play it again in case y'all didn't see it in a minute. But let's go. Beijing had to assure mortgage protests failed to convince investors. Hold on, man. So what they did was, after they couldn't get their money out the bank, after all these people couldn't get their money out the bank, all the residents of China of China said, you know what? If we can't get our money out, we ain't putting no money in. We just not gonna pay our mortgage no more. I don't know what's going on with this. We ain't gonna worry about it. Look, so they said, man, we just not gonna pay we ain't gonna pay our mortgage no more. And they stopped paying their mortgages. So, and I'm sorry guys, because I know y'all heard of it, but couldn't see it. I'm so worried about the volume. I didn't realize the screen capture wasn't on. I'll go back to it though. So, Beijing's assurances on mortgage protests failed to convince investors. They had all type of building projects that got halted. Nobody's getting no money. So let's talk about it. Hong Kong, July 15th. Chinese regulators' assurances help in delivering property projects on time failed to convince some home buyers, threatening to stop mortgage payments, and investors continued to sell shares in embattled developers on Friday. A growing nationwide home buyers boycott has rekindled investors' concerns about China's slumping property sector, which accounts for a quarter of the economy, and raised fears banks could face hefty write-downs. Right? So they're threatening a 1.5 trillion yen, which is 220 billion. They're linking that to, they're like, yo, ain't nobody gonna build shit. Like, we can't get our bread, ain't nobody gonna build shit. Let me show y'all something though. Make the screen bigger. Let me show y'all something that connects to this story. So what's going on here is, you see this protest? These are peaceful protests. We don't want the peaceful protests. So what happened, it was a rural banking scandal. So that means that they having a problem. I'm gonna look at my shit. Anyway, damn cookies. So what they did is, hold on, man. Let me talk to a soundtrack. So what they did was they created so many stipulations for rural farmers that farmers can't afford to farm. And so what they do is, when they try to destabilize your lower class and make you slaves, basically, what they do is let's see if it worked this time, yo. I'm gonna try it. I'm about to try it. Wish me luck. Hold on. Nope. My webcam is tripping today, y'all. It won't let me get smaller, so I could. Fuck it. Just going back and forth then today. Look, so what they do is they destabilize your income. They destabilize your smaller businesses. The reason that Africa can't um the reason that Africa can't industrialize is because of OSHA. All these OSHA laws keep Africa from being rich, especially when you consider all the raw materials come from Africa, but then they put down all the stipulations about carbon emissions and all that stuff, so you can't afford at a grassroots to be as big as the big boys immediately. And the world says, yay, but most of the carbon come from America and China. So like it's unfair to put that on Africa. Africa hasn't had a chance to develop to the point that they would have that level of carbon emission. But the world bullies you the same way they bullied Haiti, right? So in China, what they did is they put all these stipulations out that the farmers have to have certain. Let's read it. Let's read it. A massive scandal worth tens of billions of yen is rocking a critical rural banking sector in China. Authorities blame a criminal gang for illegally siphoning off depositors' money and preventing more than 100,000 Chinese from accessing their accounts for months, which is why they said they're going to stop paying their mortgage. Feel me? At the same time, here it goes. This isn't it though. Police and local Chinese Communist Party officials also visited other customers to warn them that protesting could cost them their jobs. A woman who was injured on the protest told Reuters that men in black arrived at their house on Tuesday and tried to intimidate her. Others said party officials were harassing their families, and some were even going to their children's schools to tell their kids to tell their parents to back off. So they're being politically bullied. They're being bullied into being part of this criminal regime. They're telling you better get down and lay down, basically. And although I respect that as a policy, these people decided, man, we ain't gonna lay down, so we gonna get down with the get down, right? This is what America is doing to you low key, but y'all really don't see it. I'm gonna show you something. Let me show you how this affects you as an American. Because I know a lot of y'all only care about the gender war. Goofy ass toddlers ain't gonna do shit for your life in the first fucking place. But there's other things popping off in the world. And one of those things is, you know what I did? I actually took out the screen because I wasn't going to talk about it. But I'm going to talk about it right now. Let me pull up this real quick. So they have a record right now. They're talking about how inflation has outpaced wage growth and is now cutting into spending. Let me tell you what that means, guys. Because honestly, that's not shocking. When you guys start talking about a $15 minimum wage, I told y'all it's not going to be good. So if they give you more money, then they raise the prices on everything, then your money is still stagnant. You're still in the same place. You haven't had any income growth, right? But if you continue to spend and inflation outpaces your wage growth, now you're spending more than you're earning, right? So what they should have done, and what black people don't understand because they listen to women and women tell them money is power, but money is not power. Money is money. Power is power. Money is a tool in exchange for goods and services. What you want to do is have less money so things cost less, so your dollar has a harder impact. For those of you guys, I'm going to read this story, but since the camera ain't going to let me go smaller, let me look at y'all for a minute. When you guys passport gang dudes, and don't get it twisted, and I say this all the time, man, I don't trip on the passport gang because them niggas just broke. They can't go nowhere. They don't know shit. My passport right here. But I travel to shit. I ain't running from shit. I'm not going across the land trying to find better pussy. I'm looking for better opportunities, better business partners, You know what I'm saying? More outlets, more distribution. I'm not looking for ass. I'm not running. Because where you going to run to? No matter where you go, there you are. So, when I tell you this, I tell you from a place of understanding, bro. Just like when I talk about these goofy ass toddlers, I'm not sexually deprived. I don't hate them because I don't fuck. I hate them because they dumb. I fuck all the time. Wrote books about fucking 15 years ago. Had a war with Steve Harvey because I'm telling bitches how to fuck on the first day and Steve telling them to wait 90 days. And we going through a whole bullshit about this. I've been fucking. I've been traveling. Y'all hear my toddler tales, nigga. I'm everywhere when I talk about this shit. What I'm telling you is when you go across the world, even if you're in Detroit and you just drive to Canada, you see how you have to go and get to a currency exchange and how your US dollar has to be transferred to something else. Like when you go to Jamaica, like I think $1 American is like $56 Jamaican. So when motherfuckers tell me they want like $300 for a piece of jerk chicken, I'm about to lose my mind. It come out to like $5 American or some shit like that. That's because their currency is devalued. Right now they're devaluing the US dollar. And they're trying to put you into poverty. They're trying to get everybody down to a certain level so they can do a universal currency. They're trying to do this one world government. But people are bucking. But everybody got to buck at the same time. Y'all got to understand that the shit that happens overseas affects you right here. Because we somebody's overseas, my nigga. You cannot live in a vacuum hoping that you find a bitch. I just listened to some fucking show right before I came on here, the Roger Report or some shit, and niggas talking about some. Well, you have to have political power. You can't have political power without money. You can't have money without a nuclear family. We need the black women so we can be stronger. You see how y'all cuckold all the time? I ain't never had money and had a woman. I've had money. I've had women. Never had both. Because women extract your shit in the first place. All the money I get with the dudes. From a shorty when I was at the car wash, I got old and I was the dude. You know what I'm saying? Traveling niggas like, yo, he go here and there. Men build and men help each other. You keep trying to build with these goddamn toddlers and y'all gonna go back to slavery, bro. And y'all gonna volunteer for slavery because matriarchy is slavery. And these bitches are slaves. Black women didn't get the right to vote to 1965, and it's an act. It's not in the Constitution. They have to renew black women's rights to vote. I swear to God, if I had a voice, I'd be like, don't renew these goofy bitches. Please don't let these bitches have a voice. They dumb. Yo, most college educated colored bitches, they running around talking about they don't know what a woman is, and they women. Like, these bitches is dumb. Black girls are dumb. And y'all trying to build with the plumb dumbest motherfuckers on earth, bro. Y'all gotta quit that shit. For real. And, anyways, while all that's going on, let's talk about how this actually affects you. So, this is the real shit that happens, bro. Like and sub as y'all come in, man. Pay babysitting fees. So, check this out. Where's the article? Oh, they won't let me get the article. That's why I closed this out. Because the Wall Street Journal being mean to me and they talking about I got to pay to see the rest of the article. I'm not going to subscribe to the Wall Street Journal. But what they did was they took all of they showed you how useless all these goddamn degrees are when niggas that was flipping burgers was called essential workers. Fast food is not essential. But it is essential because these goddamn toddlers can't cook. They can't boil water, but these motherfuckers gotta feed their kids. Girls are so they horrible, bro. Anyway, and I'm gonna go back real quick to the original video because you guys didn't get a chance to see it. I thought that the screen share was on, but it wasn't. I apologize. But this is the Prime Minister of Japan getting his cranium cracked. boys ain't playing. What y'all gotta understand, bro, is guns are illegal in Japan. Guns are illegal in most places. So that means whoever had that high caliber rifle, it was about that life, bro. That was a hit. You see, Gannon, man, security. I'm gonna show y'all again. I just want to show y'all a certain part. Why can't I make this smaller, yo? Why? Why hast thou hatest me today? The hatest be realest. Nothing worketh outeth today. Thou forsaketh I. Anyway. Oh shit. I got the lock on. I am not. Alright, bam. Check this out. Right here. When everything go down, I went down back a little bit too far. I mean, not far enough. Right here. I want y'all to notice this. This is their job. This is their Secret Service. Their Secret Service job is to shield anybody they have to in order to make sure that the real pieces stay on board, right? To make sure that your president don't get killed, your prime minister, you know what I'm saying, your parliament doesn't get killed. They trade their life for yours, right? These guys are doing their job. They after my man got popped twice, but it would happen so quick though. Like you wouldn't have seen it, and that's a high caliber rifle. It's not like you could have seen the rifleman in the crowd. He probably on top of a building or something. In a nation that's not supposed to have guns, so they weren't ready. They weren't ready. But you see that the gunman didn't keep shooting because these guys was not the target. You know what I'm saying? When they covered that man, the gunman stopped shooting. I'll show you again. When they hit that man, the gunman stopped shooting because it's like, yo, bro, I ain't got no problem with you. We want this nigga. This nigga. And that's how you do a hit. It's very possible it was 3D printed. That's all the rage right now in China and in Canada, ironically. But nobody wants to talk about that. As a matter of fact, I want our tribe to have like 2 or 3 3D printers because it'll help out a lot with all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be a manufacturer, as a builder, you must manufacture. You can't get all your raw materials from China, and then because what if we go to war with China? Then you just fucked up, right? But yeah, that was that with that. You know what I'm saying? That was the hit on the prime minister. In Japan, that like I said, my little homie just told me about it 2 weeks ago when it happened. Well, last week when it happened, he called me like, "Yo, big homie, they just hit the prime minister. I'm on the base, bro. I ain't going nowhere." I'm like, "No Osaka, no Osaka." Um, Shout out to him for using his tolerability and busting these Osaka bitches. Anyway, hold on. Let me show y'all something. Yeah, something else. Sri Lanka. Is that where it was? Give me 1 second, y'all. I don't. What happened was a lot of these things they don't show me the whole story, and I wanted to show you guys this, but then they wouldn't let me see the story, and I'd be mad, and I just close it out. But I um still should have showed you. Okay, so in Sri Lanka, if I'm not mistaken, he ran to Syria. Let me show you. Sri Lanka political dynasty ends as Raj quits. I'm just gonna call him Raj. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that. I'm not gonna kill his name. Hey yo, they doing the Dougie to it too, man. These boys is dancing to my man's getting up out of there. Shout out to them. I can't close this advertisement. Shout out to them, man, for doing the Dougie. They fresh to death, bro. Yeah, Sri Lanka had a coup. Yeah, yeah, he went to Singapore. Uh, Mr. Raj quit after fleeing to Singapore amid mass protests over his mismanagement of the economy. His resignation paves the way for the country to begin the process of electing a new president. Sri Lanka's Speaker of Parliament, Mahanda Yapa. Can y'all see this, man? Somebody gonna have to make this bigger for y'all. Where we at? Sri Lanka's Speaker of Parliament, Mahanda Yapa Abya, you know what? She's just Speaker. Said on Friday that he accepted Mr. Raj's resignation, which he received late on Thursday. He called for Parliament to convene on Saturday to start the process of electing a new leader. And who the fuck is naming these people, yo? Who are naming these people? What the fuck is this? Who is naming these people, man? Who? Anyway, Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe has been sworn in as acting president. That's all. That's the important part, right? Except for the fact that they boogieing. We saw that they was dancing like a motherfucker. Jubilation in the streets. You goddamn right. Oh, that's the dude that got kicked out. He don't even look shady. You never know, man. He gonna be an American in a minute, working at 7-Eleven. Yeah, but they was boogieing. Shout out to them. They dancing like ding dong, the witch is dead, the wicked witch is dead. They out there, bro. They out there. Um, but yeah, man. So what I need you guys to understand, bro, that we are living in turbulent times, man. We are living in times in which there are coups and uprisings everywhere. In a time in which the faith in our president, we have a president that stole an election, allegedly, but ain't no fucking way in the world he got 81 million votes. That's more votes than Obama, Bill Clinton, and Ronald Reagan got combined, my nigga. That is fucking impossible. Them is three most popular presidents in my lifetime. Ronald Reagan, Bill Clinton, and fucking Barack Obama. And he got more votes than all three of them combined. Minus 10 mil, because Barack got quite a few. But ain't nobody show up at his rallies. 81 mil and like 70 mil was mail-in. Quit playing, bro. Anyway. Comedy stupid. Alright, anyway. So, while all this is going on in the world, and y'all worrying about these goofy ass toddlers, risking y'all lives every day to fuck with these professional fight promoters, I wanted to explain something to you guys, because all of this is based on economics and agriculture, right? It all is. Because we all need to eat, we all need food, shelter, and clothing, right? We really don't need clothing, not designer. But we all need food and shelter. All of these uprisings are about food and shelter. Coloreds are so comfortable being slaves. They're so comfortable going places that other people built that they can get removed from because it's other people's cribs. You move from down south to a northern city so you can live in the projects, and then they shut down the projects and relocate you to a neighborhood. Then they gentrify that neighborhood and relocate you to a suburb outside or away from the real people, so you don't fuck with the tourist money, and they just move you like cattle or chattel slaves, right? Your women want slavery, and the ones that don't want slavery just want to be white men, but they can't get past white women. Do not listen to these dudes. He said black women will worship Martians when they come. You fucking right, bro. I want some Green Dick. I ain't never had Green Dick. But I ain't gonna front. I'll fuck Martian chick. Except the Martians wouldn't send their women because only black men put their women in the forefront. Nobody else does that. Nobody else let these goofy ass toddlers run shit, bro. All this affirmative action shit, and you see a white woman here and there. She's a puppet. Only black women actually want to run shit, and they run shit to the ground, and they look for men to fix it, but they don't want to get a man no credit that fixed it. So they can say they did it all on their own. Look, bro, you gotta stop fucking with these goddamn. What black, I don't give a fuck about black men. What Tony men need to do, and I'm telling you what they need to do. I'm not saying what they are going to do, because everybody ain't cut. But what Tony men need to do is worry about funding somebody who gives a shit about them. Like, I love you because y'all are a reflection of me. But most black people think like women, right? They think I need money, and they go out here and they steal all the money and they buy cars and new cribs for what? Impress bitches. And then the bitch do the foo flop on them. Don't let them get no more bitches. Drop a baby and like, we a family now. Now this motherfucker mad, scared he gonna lose it all because he want more pussy. And girls just want the money so they can go shopping for foreign shit, right? Clothes from France and Germany. All they want to do is extract money and send it out to other people, communities, because they don't see no worth in themselves. They won't even hire you. They won't let you cut their grass. They won't hire you in their human resources. They won't, goddamn it, they want to sell their own pussy like they don't need a pimp. But when they had a pimp, pussy was $400. Without a pimp, it's $40. Like, these bitches fuck up everything they touch, and only Tony and swarthy men let these bitches have a voice. Y'all let these African goofy ass niggas come over here, and the first thing they want to do is get a white woman so she have a voice. How in the fuck did you come over here from Africa on a student visa or a work visa, which means you were one of the better of their nation? Because they leave the trash where they at. America really only takes the best and brightest of the blacks when they take them from Africa. And y'all motherfuckers still look for a white girl to run your life. What the fuck is wrong with niggas? Look, you should give all your masculinity and money to me, and then I will go to war for you. I'm dead ass serious. Oak for tribal warlord. Look, I need to get to 1,000 subs. When we get to 1,000 subs, I'm gonna show you guys how to create a tribal trust. It's so much that I want to share, but y'all motherfuckers won't get me to 1,000, yo. I want to show you how to do tribal trust, how to set up your own proxy government. Totally legal, totally legit. It's done everywhere. Everybody sets up a proxy government. You call them cities, towns, provinces, incorporated land, but it's just proxy governments. You know what I'm saying? It's just somebody that they have a system and they plug their system into the system of the United States of America. Everything that's going on in America right now is based on the 13th and 14th Amendment. A lot of it is the 14th Amendment. A lot of it, whether it's Roe versus Wade, whether it's the right for citizens to carry guns, and you know what I'm saying, on open carry, like constitutional carry. That's 13th, 14th Amendment shit. Everything going on is about the 13th and 14th Amendment. You know who the 13th and 14th Amendment was written for? You, Tony, man. 13th Amendment freed you from slavery. 14th Amendment made the amendments for the 13th Amendment in order to give you the right to vote, the right to own land, the right to own property, the right to do everything else. Women weren't even included in that shit. Y'all let these bitches take over everything from you. Y'all had a whole goddamn civil rights movement and just turned to feminism. Only thing happened with civil rights is y'all took all your money out y'all community so you can move around white people who burnt fucking torches in your burnt crosses in your front yard, and your bitch turns to a feminist. That's all that happened. Every time y'all motherfuckers, people keep trying to help you, man, and you keep giving all your power to a bitch as soon as you can. You be like, well, shit, power, hot potato, here, take it, bitch. And then you ask her for it back. Here, take all my power. Can I have some back, dear? Please, happy wife, happy life. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I'm gonna be your tribal warlord. Some of y'all gonna be partners, some of y'all gonna be slaves, but I'm gonna take this bitch over. Cause y'all don't want it. Everybody wants you to have it. Other nations want you to have it so they can do commerce directly with you instead of having to go through a Jew to get to you. Jews don't inherently invent shit. They don't do shit. Most of their money comes off the labor of you. Your women's inability to know how to read past a third grade level, so she depends on these Jews to educate the kids. Your ability to be minstrels, you know what I'm saying, whether athletes or artists, and they maximize your earning potential. Your ability to not want to be under they providence, and they still run the distribution. The Spotify's, the Pandora's, still Jews. They still getting paid off. Your inability to want to own your own. The shit that you make, the shit that you create. Teach your own kids. Create systems that allow you to be. Let me tell you this. The only people in America that can make change is Tony and swarthy men. The only people who can make change in America are tawny and swarthy men. White men can't do it. They damn near powerless now. Because the baby boomers were so gay, they gave all the power to gay people. If you wanted to right now, and you couldn't stop gays and feminists because y'all elected the men. Y'all got the Nancy Pelosi's in that bitch, the Cory Bookers in that bitch. They ain't going nowhere. Just fagging it up. Feminizing it up. But they can't stop the constitutional right for you to do what you got to do. 13th, 14th Amendment, that's all you. They put Roe versus Wade on as part of the 14th Amendment, and they had nothing to do with men, period. Tawny or otherwise. And called it a right. It was not a right. It's a law. Rights cannot be given, so they can't be taken away. Well, they can be taken away by laws. There's no right. Like, motherfuckers like, yo, let's sign for a right. No, nigga. They're just laws. And laws are based on what you're permitted to do or what you're penalized for doing. That's all laws are. Everything that's not a law, you could do it. These boomers made everything illegal. There was so few laws up until the 1980s. There was so few laws until these reckless ass boomers came, bro. Like, this was really land of the free, nigga. Smoke crack in public. Goddamn it, man. Buy a fucking $100,000 car cash. You know what I'm saying? Had to declare where the money come from. The boomers fucked up everything. But those laws are based, they are laws. But they're not constitutional laws. No law can circumvent the Constitution, because the Constitution is what this nation is built upon. In order to create the change, bro, first you got to change the laws in your mind. Then you got to change the laws around you. You know what I'm saying? If you want to change the laws in your mind, talk to Palmer. If you want to make real practical change, holler at me. You know what I'm saying? My paperwork game is epic, and my hate is great. You can't change nothing until you hate something. Palmer can't say fuck child support unless he really hates child support. He can't be that passionate about it unless the hate is pure. It's not a malicious hate like he bombing fucking courthouses. It's just a righteous hate. Like I righteously hate these goddamn Keishas and these boomers. My hate is pure. I hope they live forever. I just don't want to be around them. They teach you how to be slaves. Matriarchy is slavery. They teach you how to be slaves, and then they enforce slavery with a happy wife, happy life, with trying to, if you checking your toddler in the middle of the street, some save a whole ass dude, but you can't do that. They want you to be slaves and they enforce the slavery. And they empower these goofy ass toddlers to do the dumbest of shit. And these girls won't be stopped. They need to be stopped. They have to be stopped. But you can't. And meanwhile, while you trying to deal with these goofy ass bitches, you missing what's going on all around the world. In every tragedy, there's wealth. Every tragedy is an opportunity to get riches beyond what you can fathom, believe. And there's tragedy everywhere, and everything that befalls somewhere else will befall here. So this is the prep time. I keep telling y'all doing a gender war and y'all race wars and all type of goofy shit. Yo, bro, that's distraction. We're in reconstruction right now. The girls are gone. They're not your girls. Racism is dead, damn that. For real. Like, ain't nobody burning crosses on your yard. The sundown towns don't even like kill you. They just won't sell you gas until you go on out. Don't nobody do shit to you. Nobody fucking with you. Like, for real. Like, y'all just in y'all emotions because y'all was raised by bitches who emotional. Ain't nobody really fucking with you. For real. Your biggest danger is a nigga raised by a single mom who too emotional. Emotional motherfuckers. That's your only worries right now. It's a bunch of goddamn emotions. Ain't nobody fucking with you. This is reconstruction. It's time to do what they do, bro. I want to dance like these gentlemen right here. I want to dance like them. I want to have you guys in a position that we don't give a shit what happened. Right now. And I got a team, bro. I know a lot of motherfuckers, bro. Because I don't be fucking around. But I do be fucking around a lot. But I know a lot of motherfuckers. Anyway, I got guys right here that damn near always sit on Forex. Because they study it. And they be like, yo, man, I'll show you. And I'm like, I want to learn, but I don't want to do it. I want somebody else to do it. And I'll pay them for it. Right? Why can't we have our own brokerage, our own Forex brokerage, just the tribe, just our guys? Like, this what you do anyway, B. You flipping your little $200 a day into $1,000 every day, B. What can you do with 10,000? Because 10,000, bro, you can get a brokerage account. They give you a whole different cut. And make sure everybody eat. I do banking, bro. That's my passion. I told niggas I wanted to run a bank. Motherfuckers like, you can't run a bank. Why the fuck you think I can't run a bank? Man, you know what I'm saying? You ain't went to college and know to run a bank. Every motherfucker that work in a bank is a high school dropout. Go to your local bank. Look at the tellers. Look at the motherfuckers that do the drop. Look at my next door neighbor went work at a bank. She went from working from American Express to working at a bank. She been working in banking for 25 years, bro. Fresh out of high school. Fresh out of high school. You don't need to know shit about running a bank. All you gotta know about is crime and how to do the paperwork to crime. I want to be a loan shark. All right, cool. You want to be a loan shark? Let's set up a check cashing spot or a title cashing spot. That's all it is. That's what loan sharking is. Fucking paycheck, them check cashing place, loan sharking. So you gotta do. What do people on the streets need? When they start talking about all the black banks closed, I thought that was the dumbest shit ever. Because black motherfuckers that go to college only learn how to be white women. That's the whole purpose of going to college is to learn how to be white women. The guys too, they act like white women. The whole point of college is to learn how to be victimized white women. And then, because there's no way in the world that you have black banks that don't know what the new trend is when blacks create the trends. Look, I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I showed y'all what I want to show y'all, man. I say all that to say, man, to get to the crux, because I don't give a fuck about Brittney Renner. I'm just saying she's in the safest place in Eurasia right now, because that whole motherfucking place is on fire. On fire. Matter of fact, it is one more thing I want to show y'all. Hold on, I gotta find it real quick. While I look for it, please hold while I look for this last little thing I want to show y'all. I'll be right back. Toddler tales are crazy stories that could only happen to me. Each tale is endorsed by Toddlerology and the Marry Your Secretary courses. In a world where toddlers are only loyal to her employer, learn the skills needed to train your toddler to work at your relationship like she works at her job. There's courses for every level of your relationship status, including polygamy. Need support? Join scheduled study groups with other Toddlerology members. Click the link below. And now, back to today's story. Alright guys, so real quick, if y'all paid y'all daycare fees, man, I'll let y'all talk. I'll be on StreamYard, but I ain't got no more minutes on StreamYard, so we gotta wait till next month. Anyway, speaking of that, I ain't even check. I'm talking shit. I ain't even check. Shout out to XL Pro for the $5 cash app for the daycare. Shout out to Money Making Mitch for the $5.10 cash app for the daycare. Salute to you guys, man. Salute to you guys. I might pay for StreamYard just because I said that and then I look. I might pay for StreamYard. Anyway, so I want to show y'all one more thing. Bam, here it is. Okay. Nah, I ain't see the kid, the babies and pipers fighting ATF officers. That sounds hilarious. Send it to me. All right. In crypto world, right? This is from NBC News, CNBC. Okay. From 25 billion to 167 million. How a major crypto lender collapsed and dragged many investors down with it. Right? No. Here we go. And I got something to say about this too. Because I want to show you guys that that crypto is the wave of the future, but not how you guys are using it.
A better topic, but I guess the biggest question everyone's asking at this point are people who put their money onto these platforms going to get it back?
Right. So you take the example of Celsius, which just went bankrupt. It has 100,000 creditors, which includes Sam Bankman-Fried's Alameda Research, and then it has 1.7 million customers. I mean, who do you think is last in line to get their money back? And the setup was such that these customers who gave the money to the platform, they weren't getting collateral back. There was no protection there. So it was this high-risk, high-reward situation, and customers are very much the ones left holding the bag.
Yeah, it wasn't necessarily presented that way, though, because it was an idea of APR. You're going to get this guaranteed crazy high interest that you couldn't get from a savings account in the environment we were just in. Is that whole model likely to go away? Or?
Okay, so here's the thing. I want to say this real quick. He said something about crazy high interest. And I miss being a billionaire. I missed it. In 2007, they told me for $200 I could get 100 Bitcoin. It was 2 cents a piece. 1,000 Bitcoin, 2 cents a piece. In 2010, they were 10 cents a piece. Then they had the outrageous splurge. There was a time you only used Bitcoin in order to buy things off the black web, and I didn't need nobody. I didn't need my wife killed or nothing on the black web, on the dark web, so I just didn't, right? But could have been a Billy. Now, here's the thing though. This is what I do believe about any currency. Every currency has to have a set market price in order for it to be worth something. You guys treated cryptocurrency like old ladies that go to the casino. Or old men. Them old men be there. Shit, all of them. Old people be at the casino, bro, for like 3 days, bro. Like, they get comp rooms, free food, all type of shit, bro. They don't leave, man. Anyway. And you guys want to see it as an opportunity to get rich. But y'all didn't see it as an opportunity to get off the US dollar and use a particular currency as a Geiger, right? As a marker. The thing about all crypto is based on Ethereum. So I'm gonna talk about Ethereum in a second after this. And all of these things are made in Eurasia. It's very important. Eurasia. Eurasia makes all the crypto, bro. So that's why when you want to gamble, like you guys that do sports betting, you got to go through a betting house, but the betting house can't be in America, so they offshore and they take crypto. That's why all this shit comes from Eurasia. It's Europe, but it's like the Asian part of Europe, right? It's like I learned how to make my own crypto from a motherfucker in Romania. They do this shit for fun. It's high school shit out there. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's go back to it. Let's go back to this dude with no black friends.
Stick around.
Well, that's exactly it. There's actually a lawsuit right now that's related to the implosion of the Terra USD stablecoin project, which is where a lot of this crypto contagion began back in May. And Binance was a platform that was saying, hey, this is a safe investment to make. So people are taking issue with that. To your question of, is this going away, this easy money, these double-digit APYs, it's certainly looking like the riskier platforms that didn't have a strong business model aren't going to survive. I mean, you had Celsius that was essentially bringing in new depositor funds to pay out old obligations. They were also, they're being accused of running like a Ponzi scheme. And they were investing their own money in other platforms offering double-digit APY in order to keep this whole thing afloat. That being said, there are some platforms that operate a completely different business model. You've got Aave and you've got Compound, and they're investing capital in a money market. They're over-collateralized. They've taken different precautions. They're not offering you as like 20% APY, but it is a place where you can park your cash. We're seeing the token.
So I need you to understand what they're just saying. Listen to what they're saying. Bruh, I'm so fucking smart. But check this out. This is what they're saying. The people that you go to for crypto backs their crypto by shit that you can invest in already, right? And they say people act like it's a Ponzi scheme. It's a fucking Ponzi scheme. It is what it is because it's not backed by anything. So let's say, for instance, just tribally, niggas put up 100 grand, right? I'm just using a low number. You need a little bit more than that, but I'm using round numbers. Put up 100 grand, and you print out 1 million crypto coins, right? So that means that every crypto coin you have is worth 10 cents, right? But you still off that 100 grand. So now you increase the price of the crypto to $1. I'm just using even numbers here. So now essentially that means that your 100 grand that you put in, now you increase from 10 cents to $1, your 100 grand in theory should be 10 million now. But it's not. It's still the same 100 grand. You have 10 million in cash, but you would have to invest the whole 10 million back into it to keep your coin stable. But nobody does that. Instead, what they do is they put it in hedge funds, they put it in real estate, things that you can already do, but they do it at a macro level to try to stabilize the coin in case you want to cash out and they have enough money to give you. It's just like what the bank does with your money when they do housing loans and car loans and things, but they don't have any insurance. There's no crypto FDIC. There's no crypto deposit insurance group. So you basically just throwing your money into the wind and hoping that you can cash out at the right time, right? It's like that game at Chuck E. Cheese and the lights be spinning real fast. Hold on, like, hold on, wait a minute. I'll show y'all. Cause I saw it. I just saw it earlier and it made it part of my original screen. But it's like this. Remember this game, guys? When you just spin and then you gotta hit it. Like, I don't know how to hit it. I think y'all gotta hit it. It be on the screen when I first come on for the people that's in when I first start. But it's like, and then you hit it. And like, if you hit right here, then your crypto turn to 1,000,000. If you hit right here, then your crypto be like 100. If you hit right here, you lose all your crypto. Like, and in the center right here, you probably get 1,000,000,000 or some shit. I don't know. And then, but that's all it is. It's you playing the wheel, right? That's all it is you playing the wheel. And during the course of you playing that wheel, you hope you hit, but more people gonna lose than win. It's like Chuck E. Cheese. Because they're not trying to stabilize their coin. Tribally, we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna stabilize the coin because we want to have ownership. And then we can still do the other shit, but to have ownership, because if you have a stable economy, it has to be backed by something. Y'all have been using fiat currency for so long, y'all don't know what a standard currency is. But a standard currency is what keeps you consistent and gets you the ability to do whatever you want to do. When you do this shit for the purpose and you don't do this shit for the money, then it hit different. It hit different. Once they gave you once they told, but for people who don't know, I'm gonna finish this out, then I'm gonna show you all about the gold rush. When the gold buyback, when the Fed started buying back the gold. This could have been its own show. I might chop it up in half, but the gold buyback. But I'm gonna show you that after we finish this video right here.
Tokens associated with those lending platforms up around 20% in the last 24 hours. There is confidence in the space.
Meantime, the miners are still going strong in some cases. We saw them, though, pausing activity in Texas for that blackout. And energy usage has been another controversial part of crypto and of Bitcoin, obviously. 6 Democrats in Congress, including Elizabeth Warren, say that 7 top crypto mining companies use as much energy as all the homes in Houston. We should expect, I imagine, this scrutiny to continue if the entire industry isn't decimated by, the end of the year.
Right, but the narrative that is coming from the other side, those proof of work miners, virtually synonymous with Bitcoin miners, they're saying we're flexible powers, like power buyers, right? We'll turn off if there's a lot of demand on the grid. And the reason why it's good to have more demand is because Texas has all of this renewable energy, and adding like wind and solar power to the grid isn't like automatically a win. You need to be able to even out that demand, even out that duck curve. And that's what Bitcoin miners are saying that they're doing. They're like, okay, we're at peak demand, everybody's using their AC units, we'll turn off. But when nobody is using power as often at night, we're gonna come back up. And that
Hold on, y'all. Did you just hear the ridiculousness of that? They're saying, please stop listening to the news, bro. Please stop listening to the news. They're trying to tell you that the reason that the crypto coins aren't popping like they're supposed to be popping because it's not enough electricity for the mining equipment. Let me show y'all something. This is crypto mining equipment. This is what they're talking about. They sell it everywhere, bro. You can get this one for $100. You can get this bigger one for $600. Bro, mining equipment is the size of a desktop computer. They're trying to tell you that they use so many desktop computers, not the offices, not all the homes, not all the people who have kids and the kids have fucking tablets and iPads and all that. They're trying to tell you that these little inexpensive machines, Ethereum, this is a good one, $900, $600. They're trying to tell you that these little machines are there's so many of them. There's so many miners, right? Because everybody who buys crypto isn't a miner. They're trying to say so many people are trying to mine crypto with their little machine that it's causing a grid. Bro, stop listening to these niggas because they dying to floss, bro. They sell surge protectors at the dollar store, my nigga. Y'all are dumb. That's what they think of you. Y'all are dumb. And they tell you this dumb shit, and they use 3-syllable words so they sound smart. But if you break it down, it's dumb. Niggas is dumb. People are dumb. show you something. It was called Executive Order 6102. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm using Wikipedia. Let me see if there's a better article. I don't like to use Wikipedia, but apparently all they're showing you is Wikipedia. Stupid ass Wikipedia. Fucks freestyle. But, okay. Executive Order 6102, which I'm assuming is exactly the same as... We'll look at both. 6102 is an executive order. Can you guys see this? Let me make it a little bit bigger. Y'all should be able to see it, though. Executive Order 60... That sucks. 6102 was signed April 5th, 1933 by Franklin D. Roosevelt. The cripple. Anyway, that cross-dress. The cross-dressing cripple. The cross-dressing cripple. He was in a wheelchair his entire 2 or 3 terms. This motherfucker was president forever. He even started the Moose Party so he could run for president again after he lost. Anyway. Executive order forbidding the hoarding of gold coin, gold bullion, and gold certificates. Shout out to gold certificates. They had a $10,000 in gold certificate. When you see your money now, it says it's legal tender for currency. Look at this one. This literally says $10,000 in gold to be exchanged for gold. You're using fiat money that's backed by nothing. But back then, when you had gold certificates, it actually denoted a real backing, right? Anyway, the executive order was made under the authority of Trading with the Enemy Act of 1917. Hold on, let's see that. Wow. I never heard of this. Trading with the Enemy Act of 1917 is a United States federal law enacted October 6, 1917, that gives the President of the United States the power to oversee or restrict any and all trade between the United States and its enemies at time of war. First of all, do you know the audacity? Hold on, let me just say something real quick. Do you know that's how they got Roe versus Wade out, using the 14th Amendment for abortion. In 1933, we weren't in war. There was no war in 1933. We didn't even join the Second World War in 1939. We didn't even join that. We didn't go to like 1941 or some shit. Like, bruh. Anyway, I got a lot to say about that, but nobody cares. They don't care about real shit. They just care about toddlers. Anyway, so the limitation on gold ownership in the United States was repealed after Gerald Ford signed a bill legalizing private ownership of gold coins, bars, and certificates after Congress. Gerald Ford was in my lifetime. No, he wasn't, though. Gerald Ford took over for Richard Nixon. So after Nixon got kicked out after Watergate, Gerald Ford did the rest of his term. My president, the president that was my president when I was born, but he wasn't my president. I don't remember him. That was Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter was right out there. So Gerald Ford allowed you to have gold again. So from 1933 to 1977, it was illegal. 44 years of it being illegal for you to own gold, which I don't understand because people had gold chains and stuff, but whatever, right? But here's the whole thing. So when Franklin D. Roosevelt did that, they put us on fiat money. So we went against the gold metric that the whole world used, and we went to fiat money. So when I'm telling you guys that This is the new fiat money. It's just fiat. But it goes back to what I tell you guys, that money is just what we agree upon to exchange goods and services. That's all it is. Anything could be money. When they sold slaves, they trade conch shells. Shells. They traded humans for shells. I don't know. That's why you see all these fucking juice and berry bitches with the shells in their hair. She probably was the one selling the slaves, nigga. She just keeping on the tradition, like every goddamn shell she got is a nigga that she done set up in some type of fucking fight promotion and he ain't know about. She just add another shell to her hair. Bro, anything agreed upon is currency. Right? So tribally, we can have our own currency. You don't believe it? Once again, everything I tell y'all, it only sounds wild because y'all care about girls and y'all kind of cowardly. But people do it all everywhere. Perfect example. This is a real currency. I'm about to show you something that is a real goddamn currency. And apparently it appreciates in value. Go figure, right? This shit is better than Forex. This is a $1 Disney buck from 1996. Apparently it's on sale for $6,400. But it's a $1 Disney buck. Do you know where you spend Disney bucks? At Disney. So when you go to Disney, you have to go to a currency exchange the same way you do when you go to a foreign nation. And Disney gives you Disney dollars. And you give them $1 real, they give you $1 Disney, and then you spend Disney money in Disney World, right? Everybody can do it. There's nothing that I'm saying is that's outrageous. Far from a harvest student, just gotta have that balls to do it. You want to keep money in your community. First of all, you don't have a community. You got a tribe up. Follow me to the desert. But you want to keep your money circulating within where you are. You change your type of currency to prevent your toddler from spending it with everybody else. So she got to spend it with you. Goddamn right. E-comedy, Erkeon currency. It's a whole different pod though. But it be shit on my mind because I like banking. I don't like bitches. I like banking. So doing things like that, and you keep your currency in house. You know exactly how many bills you print or exactly how many crypto that you mine. You know exactly how much currency you have. People pay their American dollars or they pesos or whatever for your currency and spend your currency in your spot. They go to your restaurants, your gift shops, your hotels. They spend your money, and then when they exchange it out, you charge them an exchange rate fee, which they do everywhere. Already, once again, there's no criminal enterprise here. They do it everywhere. When you go to the currency exchange, they cash your check. When you cash your check is currency. You just can't spend it like that. So you go to the check cashing spot and you give them your currency check, and they give you back US dollar currency minus, what is it? Anywhere between fucking 11 to like 3 to 11%, depending on how much your check is. They exchange your currency for you. So motherfuckers had your dollars. It's dollar for dollar when you bought it. But when you try to sell it back to me, it's a 12% service fee. So now you get 88 cents on your dollar. So I made money on the exchange. Because you can only buy your shit here. So it's cheaper for you to spend this shit. You want to be like, fuck it, I'm going to just spend all my shit right here. Because I ain't going to get shit back. I'm going to lose money trying to get my money back. So I might as well buy this little t-shirt right here. This is how you manipulate your market. This is how you become a nuclear. It ain't no fucking black family shit. Black family shit don't work, bro. You know how many broke black families I know? That whole marriage rate from 1950, it was 93% marriage rate in 1950. And all their kids went to Woodstock in 1960 and sucked new dicks from strangers and got pregnant by strangers, and then goddamn it, by 1970 they was all Claudine. So don't tell me about that fucking marriage rate shit. It's about the culture. Y'all don't have a culture. Because your culture is matriarchy, and matriarchy is anarchy, and anarchy means ain't no rules. Kalima. That's why I don't want you blacks. I just want men. I give men a culture based on industry and rules that we follow. The industry and the laws create the culture. Y'all let the bitch create the culture. Y'all crazy. For love? And bitches don't even love you. You love them. But matriarchy is slavery. Anyway. That's all I got to say about that. So, it's turbulent times in Europe. It's about to be turbulent times here. The inflation is bananas. There's wars everywhere. They're trying to put Trump in jail so he doesn't run for office again. Because the last time when they illegally got him out of office, motherfuckers damn near took over America. Niggas is tired. The world hates us. Everybody wants to support tawny and swarthy men. Except tawny and swarthy men. Y'all want to support a bitch. Every time we talk about, man, what we need to do, if the women did, man, fuck them hoes, man. Men's fault, men's fix. Only men are accountable. Only men are penalized. What the fuck you care about what a toddler with clothes on say? If she ain't naked, she don't matter. Anyway, let's get this money, y'all. Get these likes and subs up, man. Get these likes and subs up. And I need y'all to whatever the fucking favorite channel is, y'all need to suggest that I be on a panel, bro. Man, I'm about that life, bro. Help me take your favorite YouTubers and goddamn it, give them some of this peace and love. God damn it. Anyway, as always, love each other as you love yourself. Be back.
Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Stay away from cities with dyke mayors. They spray the pipes major. Don't play with your life, player. Or shake the dice, player. But if you got a quota, then stay away from toddlers. These bitches are fight promoters. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Train your toddler. Please train your toddler. Whippings, timeouts, take her allowance. Cause I swear she will destroy your life if you allow it. Fucking, I'm tired of rapping. Yo, low, bring in the choir. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare.
Why did Daddy say so?
Because we were talking about every night, I wanted some boyfriend, so I'm moving out. Okay.
Because Daddy told you can't have a boyfriend in his house? So you're moving out?
Yes.
Toddler tales are crazy stories that could only happen to me. Each tale is endorsed by Toddlerology and the Marry Your Secretary courses. In a world where toddlers are only loyal to her employer, learn the skills needed to train your toddler to work at your relationship like she works at her job. There's courses for every level of your relationship status, including polygamy. Need support? Join scheduled study groups with other Toddlerology members. Click the link below. And now, back to today's story.